Hello everybody and welcome back to Clear Lakes 44. As I promised, if you guys really wanted, I would make sort of an explanation video telling you the story of Clear Lakes 44 and what it is if you didn't get it, and a lot of you really do want it, so here it is. Here's the video. I am going to go through the story, as long as also show you a couple Easter eggs I have in it that I don't think some people have noticed yet, that kind of link it all together. So first off, let's get through the story. As you know, it starts off with the original broadcast from THAC. That's how it starts off. And then, when I was thinking of how to continue this, I thought, well, I don't really have the settings they do, and I can't really do the kind of, security cam vibe that they did because I don't have the same surroundings. So I decided, hey, I can turn this into, like, a person discovering something, like, almost like Marble Hornets, like. So I thought the best way to transfer this to its continuation would be to switch it to a story about somebody who made this channel and somebody who has been uploading these broadcasts. And when they were on Thac's channel, that was because they were just old tapes that somebody found and was uploaded there. Until one day something happened, the kid had to run, and the kid ended up just making his own channel, Clear Lakes 44, and naming each broadcast that he found, or each tape as I show in the series, under Clear Lakes 44. And then, as you know, it continues on, and close to the rest of the series is just him just sharing more tapes that he finds. As you can see, the first tape he finds is a clip from To the Ark. Now, I didn't put that clip because, copycat. I put that clip because that connects it, and that, well, you'll understand what I mean once I get through this part. So then he finds the tape, showing some weird distorted footage of some people he doesn't recognize, showing that this story takes place before Marble Hornets, and it's more of a prequel because he doesn't understand any of the people within it. It's either a prequel or happening while Marble Hornets is happening. That's where the story's taking place. And then after that, in the next broadcast after that, he starts noticing that he's being followed now, and even something even leaves a tape on his door on the doorstep for him to find, wanting to know that they know him and wanting to know that they are aware of what's going on and they are aware that he knows. And then after later on, I don't think much people understood this. In that one broadcast where it's just Nate sitting in a room, with a security camera filming. The night prior to that, Nate said that he was going to put a security camera within his room. He said he was going to put security cameras around the place. But if you pay attention to the next broadcast after that, he says that the camera he had set filming his bed was taken, didn't know where it was anymore, and the only camera he found was the closet one. That says that the footage you guys saw of him just sitting there, that wasn't uploaded by him. It was uploaded by somebody else that got a hold of his camera. But Nate doesn't realize that, because Nate's the kind of person that doesn't pay attention to what's happening on his channel. He just uploads progress as he goes on. And then after that, he makes the announcement saying that he's going to be going to that one park, and he's going to be roaming around, going based on the clues. But then a break happened, as you know, that break I did where I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue the series, and he ends up, and because of what happened and everybody and what we had planned to film, I originally wanted to go to a park by my place, and so this is for you, that one commenter that also wanted to know about ideas that I also wanted that didn't make the cut. Here's one right now. And then after that, I wanted to do a cut where after he said that, we go to the park, and we were going to have either me or somebody else designed in a weird outfit, like a cult outfit, that feels like Clear Lakes 44, or maybe have somebody dressed up like the Walker and have them to meet each other. I really wanted to do one where him and the Walker run into each other, and the Walker does a whole chase scene with Nate. But then, the stuff happened in the comments, and I decided to delay filming. I delayed filming to focus more on... But I ended up stopping that and delayed filming because of what was happening in the comments. And I decided, you want to know what, I'm just going to wait a bit. And I decided to delay filming so I could keep working on Project Rising Sun. I worked on Project Rising Sun while Clear Lakes 44 was being made. I worked on them both at the same time. All the episodes of Project Rising Sun, the first 10 episodes, the first seven uploads of Project Rising Sun I made during Clear Lakes 44. So that way, when I did launch the series, there would be a lot of broadcasts to follow through. So because of that, it didn't make the cut, the idea, and we delayed the shot. And then it came time for the next broadcast to be released, and I decided to switch it over where I just I borrowed footage that my friend had from him just roaming around at this one nice park, and I decided to just use that footage to add in the plot twist of the story. So the footage goes, you just see Nate walking silently throughout the park, but then close to the end of the video with the glitching, you realize that it wasn't Nate in that footage. It turns out Nate was captured and somebody else made that broadcast, so that way nobody would be the wiser. Anyways, after that, it goes into the 0 point broadcast that we made. Now here was the hint that I was really hoping that somebody would catch on to this, but when the broadcast says 0 points and a number, when it's a 0 point broadcast, it means that Clear Lakes 44, the cult Clear Lakes 44, they're the ones making the video. When it's a 0 point, that's them uploading it. When it's a normal number, like for example, if it's a normal broadcast number 20, then it's Nate. But if it's a 0 point broadcast, then it's them uploading, not Nate. And then after that, it shows that Nate was captured. And then that one line that I was hoping would catch a lot of people's eyes and would explain the series for everybody. That one line I was really hoping would explain it for you guys. What was happening at this point was this line right here was supposed to give it away of what was happening at this point in the story on broadcast 0.2. In broadcast 0.2, when Clear Lakes 44 says what they say, and it turns out they're not saying this to Nate, which people think, but they're saying this to the viewers. And when they say, "We are Clear Lakes 44, the network which keeps fools as you who look blindlessly for what they do not understand at bay." And that information right there is supposed to show you the plot twist of the story. It turns out that Clear Lakes 44 is connected to every story in the Slenderverse. Clear Lakes 44 is the network that runs Slenderman, that runs all the other creatures you saw, that runs The Habit. Clear Lakes 44 is the network that creates and runs things going on. Basically what it tells you is that Clear Lakes 44 is the network it's a network that keeps people that find out weird things away. For example, in Marble Hornets, when Jay and stuff like that start going deeper on what's happening, and he starts trying to find out more, all the people that possess his friends and all the people that do all that stuff is Clear Lakes 44. So this is supposed to be a prequel telling you why Marble Hornets happens, and also links all other series like this on YouTube together, showing that whenever somebody starts a series looking for something, Clear Lakes 44 is the network that finds out and sends something after them, or sends something to happen to them. That's how it works. And that's basically the big plot twist I wanted to get through, is that I wanted to change it to a plot twist where Clear Lakes 44 is the source of every creature that's trying to take somebody down, or person that's trying to take somebody down within a series. They're the network trying to keep everything a secret. And Nate finds out the hard way and gets captured. Now for the next plot twist, the way it ends, which I love. I thought it was beautiful. Well, obviously it'd be, I can't say. Anyways, all I can say is I was satisfied. I was satisfied with the way I ended it. The ending is supposed to show after Nate breaks out, and I'm going to explain it to you guys right here. Nate, he breaks out, And as he breaks out, he after he breaks out, he starts recording himself with his phone, and he starts seeing some people, and he starts like wondering, where am I? I've never seen this house before. What does this have to do with me? And then after he leaves, but right before he leaves, that frame there, here's an Easter egg right here. The frame when he's running away, when he puts the camera by his side and makes a run for it, if you pause at a certain moment in the video, you can see Funny from Project Rising Sun at the door, like just staring at him weirdly. Now, if you also watch Project Rising Sun, in Project Rising Sun, in one of the uploads of Project Rising Sun, in one of the uploads of Project Rising Sun, Funny is outside of his door, looking around because he thinks he hears something, and then he runs to the back to see if there was anything there. But then he realizes there's nothing and he walks back. That links the two together. This links it with Project Rising Sun, because Project Rising Sun, it turns out in that upload, the thing that he looks in the back to see was Nate running for it and hiding behind the car. Which, here's the Easter egg right here for you guys to see. I'll be playing it here. So yeah, and then after that, Nate explains that he will no longer be uploading anymore because, you know, he wants to hide, and him uploading there is just letting them know where he is. And then that's where it ends off, to begin the next story. And then after that, here's basically what it's supposed to show. After Nate tries running for it, Nate ends up getting captured later on eventually, and he gets turned into To The Ark. He gets captured by Clearleaks 44, gets turned into To The Ark, and he becomes in charge of making all To The Ark's videos, and he becomes the leader of To The Ark, and that is where it all connects. So this is the story showing you who runs To The Ark and how he ended up being forced into To The Ark. I hope this made the story make more sense for you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I really enjoyed making this for you guys. I enjoyed making Clearleaks 44 for you guys. It was fun, and I just loved it, and all the support from you guys who actually enjoyed the series, loved it too. Well, I hope this video helped. I hoped that you guys enjoyed this. Ooh, and quickly before I go, here's another thing I wanted to do, but it didn't make the cut. At the end, when we were filming the last episode of Clearleaks 44, or I mean the last broadcast, my cousin, I'll just tell you right now, my cousin, he was the one that played as Nate. My cousin starred and played as Nate throughout the whole series. And on the part when he runs behind the bush and hides, I asked my cousin, I said, hey, would you like, I was thinking you should talk here. And I told my cousin that I really wanted Nate, for the last broadcast, to talk. Have him talk with the audience, and have him talk with the audience, and finally voice to voice tell them what's going on as a way of saying a formal goodbye. But my cousin refused. My cousin refused, saying that he would love to just keep it the way it is. He wants to keep it creepy, and he wants to keep it mysterious. So he told me that he didn't want to do that. He refused to talk for the last episode, and he wanted to keep that mysterious black text vibe in. So that was another thing that didn't make the cut. And I also wanted to do some ideas where he contacts with the people who I also wanted to make some extra episodes where I also was thinking about this. Another thing that didn't make the cut was some broadcast showing right after how he gets dragged into To The Ark. But, you know, I ended it where I ended it because I need to focus on Project Rising Sun, and I need to focus on my own work. So that's an idea. Later down the road, if you guys would like, I do have ideas for a mini-series, a little mini-series about Nate surviving, and Nate, like, basically I had an idea for a mini-series about how Nate gets captured, how he is forced to create To The Ark, and how that happens. If you guys are interested in that, then I will start that series on Unknown Productions. I will begin that mini-series on Unknown Productions, so from now on, when Project Rising Sun's done, every single series I make after Project Rising Sun will be uploaded on Unknown Productions. So that way I have everything in one spot. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed. Comment below if you would like if I made an extra mini-series explaining more on how Nate gets pulled into To the Ark and how it connects more. Hope you guys enjoyed this explanation video. I hope it explained I hope it explained the story really well for you guys. And for that one commenter, that there are some cuts that there are some stuff that didn't make the cut. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, guys, just like to say thank you so much for your support and how it's been going. Project Rising Sun is now my top priority for now until I start my other series. Until I start any other series on Unknown Productions, Project Rising Sun will be top priority for now. So be subscribed to Project Rising Sun. Big thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. Hope you guys enjoy the work I do later on at Unknown Productions. And also, my cousin would also like to give you a big thanks for giving him a chance to play the character Nate, and for enjoying his work, as acting as Nate. So yeah, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. I'm a little sick, so that would explain some stuff that happened, some stutters and stuff like that happened throughout the video. I'm a little sick, and hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Be subscribed to Project Rising Sun. New upload of Project Rising Sun will be available shortly, of when he goes to the forest, and I will see you guys there and on Unknown Productions. So just a quick reminder, comment below if you would like if I made a little extra mini series on Unknown Productions about Nate's travels after what happens at Clear Lakes 44, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, also, before I go, just for fun, I'm going, at the end of this video, I'm going to be doing credits. I'm going to be doing a Clear Lakes 44 credits video at the end of this video, just for fun, just for, you know, a little credits thing showing who directed and stuff like that. If you're wondering, no, I will be myself, I will be referred to as unknown. So my name within the credits will be known as unknown. So that's what you guys could call me. You guys could call me unknown. And you could call my cousin. You could call my cousin Eva, and you could call me Unknown. That's what we will be known as at Unknown Productions when we do our stuff. And yep, so there you go. See you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for all the support. And now off to the credits. Enjoy.